Let's get comfortable. Something about me. I will drink water, child. Hey Vix, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you've been doing well and you're taking care of your mental health. So I'm sure some of y'all are really worried, especially after my last community post. I'd come on here to say that, you know what, as of now, the Tiny Effect YouTube channel will be inactive, and I just thought that I would address that before I get into this video. So basically this is just going to be like a life update, so really and truly we're still on brand. I've been on this YouTube channel, it'll be 4 years in January the 9th next year, and to be honest, I haven't even enjoyed the fruits of my labor. Beforehand, it was not a problem. I enjoy shooting videos, I enjoy editing them, I enjoy even engaging with the community that I have created on this platform. And money was not really like something that I'm thinking about it. But now I'm like, okay, it'll be great to enjoy the fruits of my labor. It'll be great to enjoy a few coins from my passion. And yeah, it's just something that's been bothering me also because this is like the third time that this monetization issue is just being problematic. The first time I got monetized, cool, fine, everything was going great. I was collecting the sheets, and then I got to like, I don't know, almost 500 rand, and then I just got an email that I had been demonetized. No explanation. I was like, okay, cool. I started working towards it again, like the goals again, like the whole 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers, or 10 million shorts. I got monetized, and then they're like, oh, you need to create an AdSense account. So yeah, at that time I was now living in South Africa, and this is what leads us to this time. And even like just creating that AdSense account was like a whole mission, bro. Like I felt like I was fighting, I don't know, like it was a lot. And then fast forward, now I've moved to another country. I'm trying to access those funds. I think now it was like 1,400 rands, which again does not make sense because I only got monetized again last year in July. Until now, I've only made like 1,300 rands. That's, I don't know, it just sounds weird to me. And also, yeah, it was just a lot. And then they're like, oh no, since you've changed location, you can only access that money from the previous bank account. You cannot change it to this one. If you want to do that, you'll have to start again, that whole process of 4,000 watch hours a year and 1,000 subscribers or 10 million watch views from shorts. Again, guys, just because you've changed your region and you have to change your whole AdSense address again. Cool, I don't mind. But like, it just really, really annoyed me. I was like, okay, so what's going to happen to you? It might not be a lot, but to me it's like, wow, I've made this for my passion. Even if it was gonna be 100 rand, I want that 100 rand. It's mine. I worked for it, you know. So then I was like, you know what? I cut my losses, deleted that AdSense account, and now we are starting again. Which is why we're putting in work again, because you are not gonna run me off my own platform. No sir, no ma'am, it's not happening. Okay, hear me and hear me loud and clear. Period. One of my favorite things about me that some people may find annoying, but which really and truly is not working in my favor. I'm very stubborn, as some may call it, but to me, it's just passionate. I'm assertive, and what I want, I will get, and I'll work hard at it till kingdom come. Okay, and that's just one big perk. So yeah, I had thought about deleting the channel because I was like, okay, we're not even growing. It's like what, a full year, and we've been on the same number of subscribers. Yeah, like the views are even getting less and less. People are reaching out to me like, yo, are you even uploading, sis? We're not even getting notified. So I think this YouTube channel was shadow banned, which I don't know why I would even be shadow banned. It's not like I was posting any hectic things on here, but I don't know. Maybe I posted something that the algorithm didn't like, child, or maybe we just need to turn it up and do more interesting things. But yeah, that's just a life update about that. On that, I will stay on this channel. I'm not going anywhere, baby. I thought I was supposed to and just create a whole other platform, but I was like, This is 3 years in the making. Actually, no, almost 4. Why would I just throw it away just like that? Just because things are getting a little difficult? That is not even my brand. I will fight till the very end for what I love and what I believe in. And that's just big purr. Like, what? We're just gonna have to work hard, I guess, to get back to being monetized. Yeah, it's a lot. You gotta work hard for what you love. This is why I always preach to people that in this life, do what you love, do what you're passionate about. Because when it gets hard, your first instinct is not gonna be to quit or to give up. It's gonna be to keep pushing because you love what you do. Uncle Mike and I would have clocked 2 years of marriage on August 29th. Today, when I'm recording this, it is the early hours of September the 7th. Oh, happy birthday, Tete. Love you. And also tomorrow, happy birthday, my Nini and Sekuru. There's like so many birthdays. Also, September 14th, shout out, happy birthday, Paki Lewinsky. We're on the, dirty 30 tip, period, big 30, period. I love you. It's been a very tough period because, the changes in life and also just managing parenthood and yeah, like it's just been a lot. But mentally, I'd like to think that I'm okay because of the support system. Yeah, my support system is amazing. I'm really, really grateful for them. I don't know where I would be without my parents, my family, my friends. This is getting heavy now. I'm so sorry if I cry. I'm just apologizing in advance. I know it must be awkward, like just watching some YouTube video and then someone's just crying. I mean, like, why are you coming on the internet to cry? That's just some people's way of venting, I suppose. Life is hard, man. Like, if you need to turn on the camera and cry, do that. I'm that one person that at sometimes I just don't even know how to cry, which is very dangerous because you need to let those feelings out, and a good outlet for that is just to sometimes cry and sit down and regroup. So, yeah, having said that, 2015, I would say, was the time that I realized that shit, I am battling with anxiety and depression. Back then, I didn't know what it was. I just thought that, I don't know, it's just some weird feelings that I'm going through. I just kind of got myself out of the rut, but I feel like it never really went away. I've got this weird thing where I just put, like, whatever will be bothering me, I put it at the back of my head. Again, that's dangerous. Sometimes you need to process things. Fast forward, got married, had a baby. Postpartum depression was real. I'm really grateful for my partner. He's very patient. He provided a safe space for me to just talk to him about everything I was feeling. And he really just nursed me back to life. Literally speaking, that man was amazing. Guys, the things that he did, let me just brag a little about my man. So he would do everything. He would do the cooking, cleaning. When I would wake up in the middle of the night when the baby was crying or for diaper changes, he would wake up with me, and I like to sit up on the bed and breastfeed the baby. He would literally like put his body so that I can lean on him. Like, he was just the absolute best. And then I remember I had a cesarean when I was having our daughter. My body literally shut down. I came out of the hospital, I was fine. But then my body just went, no ma'am, you're not okay. I guess I just didn't realize just how sick I was after the operation. I remember this one day, I actually remembered it today, like I had pushed it again to the back of my head. I bathed, everything was fair and fine. He was in the lounge with our daughter, and I was changing after my bath. And then my body just shut down. Like, I literally just remember, laying back down, and I couldn't even move even my neck down. Like, it was just crazy. So natural instinct was to start screaming at the top of my voice because I was like, what is happening to my body? I've never felt this sensation. And he came running, guys. He literally was so patient. He helped me back up. And I remember just giving him the biggest hug because I was like, thank you for being here. And yeah, and I don't know. C-sections, they're a lot. He just helped me a lot. Sometimes he would just be like, you know what, express some milk and I'll take care of the baby. I'll I'll keep her fit. You just do some self-care. If you need to work on something, that's okay. If you need to sleep, that's fine. I found myself not being able to express milk after he passed away because that kind of made me feel so sad and so depressed, because I was like, damn, this is something that my husband would do. Like, I would have to express milk so that he can feed our baby, and then I'll just relax. Like, yeah, I'm so grateful for having such a supportive partner because, yeah, I know what I had, and he was everything and more. So I realized after doing much research about like my mental health and everything that I have high functioning depression. So the difference between this one that I have now and what I had in 2015, there were times that I couldn't even get out of bed, couldn't even eat, I couldn't even focus. I even failed at class. Like, I was struggling to like focus. I don't fail. I've never failed any class in my life. Like, yeah. So this was the first time, and I was like, oh damn. I was going through it. I couldn't even make it to class, be around people. And I don't even know what was causing it. I don't even know why I was depressed. Sometimes you just don't know. You don't have the answers to these things. But this one, I'm able to take care of myself. I'm able to take care of my daughter. But sometimes I just feel so sad, especially when something happens, like triggers. I'm like, oh, if my partner was still here, I wouldn't have to go through this. And then I feel very depressed and sad, like this tightness in my chest. And I just cry. Many nights I cry myself to sleep, and this is not even fun at all. It's the worst feeling, especially towards the days where like milestones are coming. Where maybe it's like our anniversary, or like our first date, or birthdays, or just cute little things that we used to do that we could have been doing now. Like, whenever that time is drawing near, I'm not the best. That is why, yeah, our anniversary would have been 29th of August, like I mentioned. So the time leading to that, I was not doing great. Yeah, and TMI, but like, I was so stressed that even now my cycle's late. Like, yeah, it's just a lot. But I'm sure I'll be okay. Yeah, I just continue to pray that everything's gonna be okay. And yeah, I think I'll be doing a series on this, just talking about motherhood, soul parenthood, dealing with grief, how to self-care as a parent or as a mother, just issues that I hold dear to my heart. I think this space is very safe. I can express myself free from judgment, which I really appreciate that from y'all. Sometimes I'm okay. Sometimes I can talk about it, and then I just comfort myself because I'm like, I had a great partner. I was there with him till the very end, and we laid him to rest in an amicable way, and that's what matters. Have I been dreaming about him? Oh, I think I can count maybe 4 times. This was just after we laid him to rest. I think I was now in Mutari. That was the best sleep I've had in a very long time. I remember it was sunrise. Oh, sorry, I'm about to cry. One sec. Okay, so when my granddad passed away, like I mentioned earlier on this channel, Uncle Mike was very spiritually gifted. So he would prepare me whenever something terrible was about to happen. He used to explain it. I hate overhearing because he was a very private person, so I don't know if I should be talking about him and like his feelings, but also at the same time, talking about it from my perspective is also helping me heal. So I hope this is okay, babe. So at my granddad's funeral, he slept like, guys, this man hadn't even gotten married to me, but when my granddad passed away, he came and he supported us as a family, like as if he had already married into the family. And yeah, he was just so amazing. He helped us a lot. He was such a great addition to our family. Even when he passed away, like a lot of us could feel that, ooh, this was such a great loss. And also, he was so young. He was only a month away from turning 30. I remember he said to me, babe, I had this, it felt like a vision, but I woke up, it was like sunrise, and I was going up the mountain with Kulu, my granddad, and at this point, my granddad he had a walking stick. He was like, Kulu was walking just fine. He wasn't even limping or anything. And then just as I was about to get to the top of the mountain with him, he just stopped me and he was like, it's okay. You should go back now. And then, he went back, and then Kulu went to the top of the mountain, and then we continued on, and he said until I couldn't see him. So, I'm a very strong believer in dreams. I feel like there are different realms in this world, and even in other worlds, there are different worlds. So, dreams are I don't ignore dreams. I feel like they're very symbolic. So, I haven't been dreaming much about Mike, also because Mike really helped me to, with my spirituality. I was born into Christianity, my family, all Christian. But I can't say that I had a personal relationship with God. But with my husband, he just helped me to love God and to know God. And he just helped me grow. He helped me grow in so many ways. And I'm so grateful to have met him in this lifetime. So he used to tell me about things about life, death, spirituality, and all of that. And he always used to repeat that, Tandy, the dead should never talk to the living because God does not like that. Even in the Bible, it mentioned there's a prophet. Only one time it was allowed in the Bible by God. Otherwise, you could not talk to the dead. So I'm not even surprised that he's not coming that often. The first time he came, he didn't say a word. But there's this thing that he'd like to do. He'd grab my bum and give it a little spank. I used to find it so annoying. Sometimes, especially when I was overstimulated. But then it actually turns out it's one of my absolute favorite things about him. I don't know, he just knew whenever I was having a tough time, he would just do that little thing to reassure me that he was there and he was present, and it was just comforting. So he did that, and then he came, he gave me a hug from behind, and then I pulled away from him. He didn't say a word, and then I was like, babe, you're gone now. I can't see you anymore. So, what you're doing is triggering emotions in me. And I'm afraid that if I enjoy this a little, I won't be okay moving forward because you're no longer here. And then he just looked at me, smiled, he turned around, and I woke up. But guys, I felt so at peace when I woke up. So I definitely knew that was him. And then the second time he came, he just looked at me in this concerned way. He was trying to read my emotions. So I also was shocked to see him because I hadn't dreamt of him in 3-4 months at that point. And then just gave me this deep kiss. And then he went away again. I woke up. I was so confused when I woke up because I was like, what the heck? And then, the next time I dreamt about him was actually just before anniversary, literally in August. No, the third time I think I was in the same realm as him. I'm not sure, but I was with one other person, one other man, and we were. One of our spiritual gifts was that we could go into the spiritual realm and assist people that were grieving. That's what I remember. So this one other guy, a third person, came to us and was like, yo, my dad is failing to cross over or something like that. Can you please help me? So then I was explaining to him, we don't do that. We're Christian, whatever. We don't talk to the dead, but I can help you to find answers. It was the father had been something. I don't know what was happening in that one, but the dad had gone to the realm or he couldn't cross over. I don't know. It was just strange. So like it was exactly like this world. Everything was the same except the colors were a little different. Like I actually woke up and I prayed, but I didn't see Mike. I didn't see Mike there. I woke up and I prayed. And then the fourth time, it just kind of was like, I even told my mom about that one because, yeah, I woke up and I prayed again. He just said, so yeah, Mike was an orphan. His mom passed away when he was 2 and his dad passed away when he was 6. So I think that's why this really hit hard because I was like, my baby grew up without his parents, and then now it's happening to his daughter. But I just prayed about it, and the thing with God, he talks to me in like this soft voice, and he puts like a thought in my head, and it's very soft, very calm, very comforting. Kind of just said, no, she's not an orphan. You are here. You are here to take care of your baby. And yeah, I haven't been having those thoughts, but I just thought I would share about that. Anyway, so in this dream, it was like we'd gone to a different realm now, like a different world, like an alternate universe. And he knew that he had met me in this life. But then in that one, I hadn't met him yet. And then he was like, Tandy, in this world, my father was still alive, but something happened to me and my mental health wasn't so great, and I need your help to help me to get out of this rut. I don't know what was going on with him, but yeah, he just wasn't in a great space. So that whole dream, I just literally spent it trying to help him. And I guess when I sat down and I pondered and I was praying about it, I think that dream was brought on because the last time I saw Mike, he was in the hospital, and I was kind of just like by his side through everything, just seeing him in so much pain. So I think like my emotions were just like, yeah, you have to help him, you have to help your love, you have to help your other half. So yeah. Anyway, what am I even talking about? I suppose this will just be me going on and on and on, and just y'all seeing, like, this should actually just be reserved for a therapist or something, but I don't know. I'm just so comfortable talking about it on here because some other people can get help from this. I understand a lot of people care about me, and yeah, you never know how your life story can impact someone else. Even battling with other mental health issues, it doesn't even have to be, dealing with grief, but maybe you've got social anxiety, maybe you've got anxiety or depression or whatever it may be. Mental health is such a big thing to me. I love to just get into that. I always used to say to my husband, babe, I wish I were as strong as you or my mom. And he always used to say, Tandy, you don't realize, but you're actually very, very strong in your own right. Hey, and now I see that. I always used to ask him, I just feel like I'm floating through this earth. Just to wrap up this video, I feel like I'm floating through this earth. I don't know what my true purpose is, but given the recent things that have happened in my life, I think I'm a great healer, guys. Like, I don't know. Do we get those vibes from me? My purpose is just sometimes just sit down and listen and to heal, either with my words or with my actions, or support people through like any mental health issues, support people who may have experienced some sort of trauma, help them to find a way where they can start living normally again, or at least realizing that, okay, I have this mental health issue. How do I move forward? How do I cope? How do I get out of this rut? So, yeah, just seeing someone who I admire so much being dependent on me was just, yeah, life-changing, altering altogether. And just losing my best friend at such a young age also, I feel like we just needed more time, just a little bit more time. We were only married for just, 17 months by the time he passed. So that was kind of sad, but yeah, I just guess I have you know, the memories you created, a beautiful daughter. Today, the verse of the day is 1 Samuel 2, verse 22. There is no one like God. There is no other rock like God. I could just kept on repeating that, so I feel like it's very fitting. We're going to close off with some affirmations, biblical ones. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And some other ones. I'm strong, I'm powerful, I'm mighty, and I can do it. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know if this video will see the light of day because I'm a very bubbly person. I like just bringing like positive only vibes, but hey, it's no secret that something very huge and life-changing happened to me earlier this year, and we can't keep ignoring it. And if venting is what's needed, then let's go for it. Let's be kind to one another. Let's be kind to ourselves. Do lots of self-care. Pray. Thank you for tuning in.